Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do the reading for the 8th to the 14th of November 2020, and it's going to be for the air signs. So first I will start with Gemini, and then I'll do Libra, and then I'll do Aquarius. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't seen my page before, welcome. I hope it does resonate. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I will be doing, it's not going to suit everybody either, but yeah, I will be doing some tarot and then I'll do some oracle. I've pre-shuffled because I hurt my wrist this week, so I'm just doing it a bit easier, and I'll do some basic shuffling for the cards to fall out, but I've already pre-shuffled, so just so that everybody's aware of that. All right, let's start. Don't forget, time is fluid. Energy is vice versa. If we talk about you, could be your partner, and vice versa. And yeah, we say in November, it's all about divine timing. Okay. So, oops, I wasn't going to shuffle. That's all right. Okay, so tell me about Gemini for the 8th to the 14th. Okay, Gemini to the 14th. Gemini, one more. 8th to the 14th. Three. Okay, so the first one we've got is that you are discontent and bored, and it's in reverse. So this is the card here. So the being discontent and bored in reverse is all about you withdrawing from something. It could be you doing some work on you. It can be you're very hesitant to open your heart. You've been hurt, and you know now you are sort of disappointed with the world. You know, you're just kind of protecting your heart, really. You're afraid to kind of, I guess, open up to something new. Yeah, let's find out. So tell me more about that for Gemini. So you feel like since then that you've got a lack of direction. You possibly have some distractions going on. So just be careful. You may miss an opportunity because you are too busy focusing on the distraction. So it could delay something else. But yeah, you definitely are just, you feel like you just don't know where your life's going. Be very careful because you may have already had, or you may have coming, the Tower. So it's a sudden unwanted change. It's some sort of revelation. It's an awakening. It's normally a really big change. And yeah, you need to trust your intuition. With the High Priestess, it could mean there were secrets that you don't know about as well. But yeah, you definitely just need to do some work on you. As I said, do some introspection, do some work on you, get some self-respect, self-confidence, you know, re-establish who you are. Okay, give me more information about this for Gemini. More information. So 3 of Wands, in reverse. It's easier to stay in your comfort zone. It's as I said, you have a lack of foresight. You can't see like your life's going to get any better. You can't see what's going to happen for the future. There may also be some unexpected delays, as I've said, and obstacles, and that might make you feel very frustrated. But at the moment, it's easier to stay in your comfort zone than it is to kind of put yourself out there. But yeah, it's more just you at the moment, just being more hesitant but selfish. You need to just focus on you. Don't worry about anyone else. And you've got the Queen of Wands upright this time, so that's talking about just, you know, having the courage, the confidence, being an independent kind of person. You know, you might be very attractive, But it can be, you know, just being really determined, get out there, be a bit of a social butterfly. And the Tower moment again, as I said, this may be something that's still coming. It's like if you don't want to get rid of something from the universe will make it happen. So it's always a very sudden, unwanted change. It could be a revelation about someone. And you're definitely hesitant to open your heart. It's the same card as before. With the discontent and bored card, it's exactly the same. It's like you're discontent and bored, you're afraid to open your heart, you know, disillusioned with the world, disappointed with what's going on, all that sort of stuff. So, I mean, you've had it twice. My cards seem to do that. Then we've got partnerships and alliances. So, now this card, I mean, it talks about having foresight. It talks about rewards of whatever effort you put in. It's about having happiness and gratitude for what you have. You know, you're doing some contemplation. But yeah, you're progressing from where you were. It could be about having a partnership, obviously. But yeah, it's, for me, yeah, it could just be about support. I always look at it like that. Let's find out more. Tell me more, Gemini. Oops. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. Okay, you've got a couple. Oh my god, more than a couple. Okay, so you've got Nine of Swords. I mean, you're going through, you know, anxiety, worry, fear, depression. You're regretting the past. Your mind's going, you know, crazy. It's all very overactive. You've got Seven of Wands in reverse. It's like you're exhausted. You feel overwhelmed. You're, you know, undecided. Maybe with some people, you feel like giving up. It's all just too hard. But you are, you know, at a turning point. This is all about karma. It's about life cycles, and it's about completing the cycle. You're breaking the cycle so you don't have to keep repeating the same thing. And I found when I did the November readings, a lot of, I think every sign was all about, and with the new moon and stuff, it's all about, you know, completing cycles. So I feel like that's definitely happening. You've got Knight of Swords in reverse as well. So, you know, you're feeling like you're burnt out. I guess, I mean, you've got to be careful of your health. This can all affect your health. You know, you might feel very restless. You might feel very unfocused, impulsive, all those things. Like, you know, Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it's just you recovering from a loss. It could mean you focus on your employment. It could mean you need courage. And it could be a financial loss that you're recovering from, but a lot of people, it's just, for me, when I have this card, it's like recovering from whatever loss you've had, which I guess is this. And you've got Page of Wands. I mean, you have a limitless potential, and you need to just be a free spirit. You need to grow from this experience. And, you know, maybe you're going to get excited about work and life again. You know, something's made you more excited about that. You are afraid of just, you know, a new beginning and taking chances and stuff, maybe because you are hesitant to open your heart. But, you know, at the moment it's easy to stay in the comfort zone, and, you know, as I said, maybe an unexpected delay, there may be obstacles, it could just be you have a lack of foresight. But, you know, you probably were in a relationship where it's either violent for some people, or they were a bully, mind games, disagreements, they could have been a cheater. You know, it's somebody who's it's a very hostile environment. You probably, you know, maybe that's the situation that you've been in. But yeah, you're definitely exhausted, you know, you're exhausted, you feel like giving up. But, you know, things are just going to take time. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen, you know, straight away. Okay, so tell me more about this situation. Yeah, you're definitely anxiety, fear, worry, depression, your overactive mind, you're regretting the past. That's definitely that card keeps coming up. And, you know, you feel like you have too many choices, or you feel like maybe you were doing some wishful thinking, like, you know, I really want this person to be this kind of person, and you have that wishful thinking. It could also be just somebody had some commitment problems. Maybe that's why they maybe that's why they were cheating, or, you know, that could be that for some people. You're definitely going to need some self-discipline. As I said, you feel like you have a lack of direction, but you got to stop playing the victim. You feel like rejected. You feel like you're, you know, maybe some of you had a financial loss or ill health, but it's like feeling lonely and you're in despair and you're the victim, you know. You need to change your perspective. Let go. Just, you know, have the wisdom and surrender, move on, you know, because there may have been secrets or things that you didn't know about. You've got to trust your intuition, because this person may have been very manipulating as well, with the Magician up in reverse. All right, then we've got Rejoice in Celebration. Now, this cup is all about, this way is all about friendship, circle of support. It's about, you know, you moving on and just having that friendship, you know, go out, celebrate. Maybe you've got some sort of celebration. I mean, it's, you know, 3 people and they're all having a glass of champagne or a glass of something. You know, go and enjoy, you know, turn to your friends if that's what you need. It can also mean for some people, you know, 3 people, but anyway, not every relationship involves cheating, so we won't go there. All right, tell me more for Gemini. There was conflict. You got the 5 of Wands, so there was definitely some sort of conflict. You might have been going through court with this person. You don't know where you stand, or as I said, there was competition, meaning there could be 3 people. Just what I finished just saying. For some of you, though, you were definitely cheated on. But you know, you need to release whatever fear you have, repressed emotions, deal with them. You know, all that kind of thing. It's going to take willpower. You may be, you know, overwhelmed by choices if you feel like you've got choices to make. Maybe do I go back? Do I stay? Whatever your choices are for some of you. But majority of you, it's it's going to take willpower and you've got to be very determined to move on from someone like this. Because once you stop paying them attention, generally they, you know, it's like they want to come back. Whatever restrictions you've got, they're self-imposed. You can get out of this. You know, you need to stop the negative thoughts. You need to, sorry about the banging in the background. They're fixing the roof. Like in the picture, you can see this person here, right? His wrists are not even bound. He could walk out of these swords right out the front just here. Like there's nothing keeping him there. The fire's in the background. Nothing's keeping him there. You know, you can get out of whatever you want to get out of. Stop the negative thoughts. Stop those, you know, any kind of, you can stop those. And you know what? It's all about having this wake-up call. It's like making a final decision. You're done with this person. You know, that's what this is. You know, it's absolution. It's a rebirth for you, getting some clarity, you know, all those sort of things. As I said, somebody is ready for the next move. Whether it's you or whoever, but yeah, you're like ready for what's next. You want to move on, put this in the past, and kind of like what's next. You're looking at your long-term view. It's going to take patience, but you are going to be successful, but it's delayed. It's like the plant has to grow, like in the picture. You know, things are going to take time. You've got to put in the effort. You've got to water the plant. You've got to, you know, do all the hard work to look after it, to make sure it doesn't die, and you will end up having a big tree. You know what I mean? It's like it's going to take time, but you've got to put in the action. You've got to take the action and move on from this to then progress. But yeah, some of you may reconcile. I mean, this seems to be a common theme. You may reconcile with this person. Some of you are going to learn the cycle. Some of you are not. Some of you may think about going back. But yeah, I mean, you've definitely, and it probably will end up the same with heartbreak and betrayal and, you know, some sort of broken relationship and emotional pain. It's 3 of Swords. It's like, you know, it's all those things. I think what you want though, with the 3 of Wands, you want, I mean, you are making progress. You want rewards for your efforts. You want opportunities. You are contemplating. You want happiness, all those things. but you've got the Three of Swords in reverse, and it's like you need to release the pain. You need to forgive whatever happened, forgive yourself for staying there. Any kind of negative self-talk, you need to stop, become more optimistic. Just put up your boundaries, you know, be persistent, have your courage, resilience, all those things, your strength. And, you know, you will move on. You're going to get some mental clarity. You're going to see the truth, speak the truth. You have high standards for your life. It's like time to move on. Okay, tell me more for Gemini. Yeah, at the moment it's more about focusing on your self-love, and with the Lovers in reverse, it's like self-love, there's disharmony. You may have found that with this person you had a misalignment of values. Maybe that's why, because they were cheating. You think cheating's wrong, they think cheating's fine, you know, obviously. So, you know, that causes the imbalance, which causes disharmony. So, you know, you've got to move on from that. But get some self-love. I think you are widening your knowledge, and some of you may focus on work or go back to school, but a lot of you it's for about, you know, when I get this card, it generally means you're widening your knowledge about the situation, about this person or a situation. Maybe there's stuff you didn't know before. But yeah, things are going to take time. As I said, you're ready for the next move, but it's going to be, you're going to need patience. It's going to be delayed success, and you are looking at your life for your long-term view. But you are disconnected from your intuition. There are secrets, as I've said. You just need to trust your intuition. On the bottom here, you're making a positive movement forward. There are choices, or you've moved on from choices. You know, you're making a positive movement forward. You, as I said, maybe are widening your knowledge as well. The deception and envy, I look at this as like the deception and envy is over, or it could be you are keeping secrets of some kind as well, or somebody is keeping secrets. But I feel like it's like moving on from deception and envy. You're moving on from this situation, the person that's like a devil. You've got solar plexus chakra, and the solar plexus chakra is all about your, well, the color of it is yellow, like in the picture, but that's all about taking back your power. You know, you have willpower. You're working on your self-esteem, you're getting some confidence, you know, like this relationship probably affected that. And that's why you need to do some healing maybe of your solar plexus. You can do guided meditations. You could just wear yellow, pitchy yellow around your solar plexus. All that kind of stuff, whatever suits you. Maybe Google. And you've also got financial material changes as well. So it's like recovering from this loss, focusing on your work, having the courage, as I said. Overall, not that bad. Right, tell me, I want to do 3. And then we'll shuffle. Right, I want one card for Gemini. One card for Gemini. One card for Gemini. You got a couple. You are going to succeed. You are going to be prosperous. You know, maybe you need to talk to like-minded people as well with, you know, turn to your friends. At the moment, your friends are in reverse. Maybe you need to spend time with friends, or there's something going on with your friendships. And you also need to make sure you have some heart-mind balance. So if you meet someone, make sure that your head and your heart tell you the same thing about the person. If something's off, you know, trust that. Yeah, that's very important. As I said, maybe go and look into doing some healing work, or that can also be beneficial. Guided meditations for that sort of stuff. You may have kids with this person for some of you, or there's something to do with parenting. Your health may suffer. There is no love in this situation. I mean, we've already established that. If they're going to cheat on you, they're not. But yeah, it's like now it's no longer time to just kind of take time. You need to, as I said, there are things you need to do. You need to take action. You need to work on you. You know, it's like you've had a time out. Now you've got to progress and start taking some action. You know, one card. Okay, this one I'm going to have to get the book for. you're definitely with a soul, you're definitely on a soul journey, and you definitely need to work on self-love. They're the two that have come out. Now this rainbow dragon, I'm just going to find the card for it. See how all the different colors? Just have a look at that while I find the book. So all of the colors mean something different. What number is this? Is this the right card? No, it's a different card, different book. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Okay. All right, so have a look at the picture. Okay, so depending on which color you're attracted to as to what the meaning of that is. So if you're attracted to the pink or the purple, it talks about grounding, spending time in nature. It talks about life cycles, like you're completing a cycle, balance and harmony. That's if you're attracted to the pink and purples. If you're attracted to the white, it talks about breath and meditation, clarity of consciousness. Blue, assessing and freeing your emotions, seeing the truth, speaking the truth, obviously, and talking, like expression. Red and orange is about finding your passion. Purple is about placing you on your life direction. It's about harmonizing the yin and yang energies. It talks about spiritual law as well, which is identifying patterns and rules governing life, creation, awareness, and higher frequency. So depending on what it is, as to what color you're attracted to, as to what they are. If you need to, replay that so you can figure out what it is for you that you need to focus on. Keep going to shuffle, and then I realise I already have. Trying to less damage for my wrist is good. All right. So you need, you want to attract abundance, and at the moment I feel like you are not. That's what I like. It's in reverse. I feel like that's not happening because you're probably too busy focused on this stuff. You know, like you're not looking for the new relationship. You're not looking for something, some abundance of some kind. You need to do something you're passionate about, and maybe something will come in that will awaken your passion as well. But at the moment, that's not happening. As I said, I think because you've closed your heart off, I think as well. You need to strengthen your connection with the divine. So whether that's the universe for you, God, it's like believing and having faith in the universe and knowing that they, you know, everything's happening in the right time. They're guiding you to take you where you've got to listen to the signs and synchronicities, all that kind of thing. It's all important. Okay, one card. Yeah, you need to do some work on you and work on your self-confidence, which we've already spoke about. Maybe do some purification, maybe look into cleansing, water, something to do with water. You are going to get everything you want, like everything. But I feel like at the moment you're too busy focused on this shit that, as I said, keep your heart open and work on you and grieve, do whatever you need to move on from this. I'm not sure if someone's here. Okay, one card for Gemini. Make sure you keep your boundaries up. You may need to cleanse, like I said, and deal with any kind of emotions as well. You're on a soul journey, which I've already established, and it's like letting your light shine. At the moment, you don't realize any self-worth. You don't realize, you know, how amazing a person you are. You need to realize all of that sort of stuff. Okay. Oh, we've already shuffled. See, I keep going to go do it, and then I know I'm going to end up hurting my wrist ball. Okay. Yeah, you've got to realize that because you shine a light out into the world, and at the moment, you know, you're maybe in a very kind of negative place. You need some self-respect, and you've also got awareness. It's like being aware. Take the blindfold off, you know, see things for what they are. Be aware, become more aware of what's been going on. If you need help or, as I said, support from your friends, reach out, even for the universe. you kind of are just like got the attitude where I don't want to deal with it today. You need to take action. Now's not the time to just sit around. Take back your own power and do something fun, as I said. Okay, Gemini. Maybe you're going through a real silent period. There's not talking to you. Maybe you're having some sort of time apart from this person. They might want to communicate, or maybe they don't. I don't know, but there's definitely not happening at the moment. You definitely have been in this kind of codependent, obsessive, possessive, controlling, addictive relationship. That's why you keep on hanging on. But you need to keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you do want, because you will get abundance, but you have to manifest exactly what you do want. Have some gratitude, enjoy your life. Somebody is definitely not being truthful, but you are seeing the clarity, truth, revelation in the situation. You are getting some clarity about the situation. Make sure you protect your heart, as I said. Yeah, somebody is definitely maybe not talking at the moment. There's some silence. There's no communication. You need to change your perception about the situation, about what you've been through. It is for your higher good if it's not happening. At the moment you're not really wanting to move on either. It's also, you're feeling like you're disappointed with what went on. As I said, you've got the lack of, you need to forgive. You need to quit any kind of outdated thinking. You might even be replaying over events that you've been through over in your head, like she did this, he did this, whatever. You're kind of replaying that over and over, and it's not any benefit to you for you to keep doing that. Any kind of conditioning that maybe you were taught as a child, you need to maybe change as well. Like maybe there were things you were taught and then you've taken them on as an adult, but maybe you need to think about those things for what you believe. And last, you are going to meet someone new. Welcoming the one. It's like you are going to meet somebody, but you have to deal with this and grieve and it's so you've got some faith in the universe that you are going to meet this person. You've got welcoming love, getting together, everything's perfect, open your heart, meeting the one, it says. So yeah, I mean, someone definitely is going to come. Okay, so tell me about Gemini. Yeah, as I just finished saying, you need to make sure that you don't get caught up in the he did this, she did this info. Like, it's not beneficial for you, for anyone. Make sure you don't get caught up in those. Just accept that this is what's happened. Step back, see the bigger picture, observe. As I said, take the blindfold off and just move on. Realize you deserve better. Have some self-respect, self-confidence, self-worth, and know you deserve better. And it also talks about just trust the universe, let it just happen. Go with the flow, have faith, and allow situations to unfold. And, as I said, you need to follow whatever guidance you're getting from the universe. And at the moment it's in reverse. It's like you're not. You need to be around more positive kind of people. You need to raise your vibration. Whether it's doing something fun or whether it's being around more positive people, you need to raise your vibration. And those self-limiting beliefs you need to get rid of. Maybe do some meditation. Be grateful, get some self-love, maybe do a gratitude journal. But happiness, things are going to get better. As I said, I feel like this person's also ignoring you at the moment. But you can manifest whatever it is you want. You just have to make sure that you are manifesting correctly and putting out there and being very, very specific with what you do want, not what you don't want. So yeah, anyway, that's the reading for Gemini. I will shuffle, reset, and then we will go again with Libra. If this is where you leave me, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next reading. Okay, bye. Okay, next up we have Libra. So for those of you that are just joining, I've already pre-shuffled. I've hurt my wrist, so I pre-shuffled off camera, so I don't have to do too much shuffling, and yeah, we'll move on. Anyway, let's start Libra. 8th to the 15th. Libra. Okay. Quickly sort these ones out. So the first one I can see anyway is sacrifice, and that's in reverse. So that's the same as the Hanged Man in reverse. So it's about letting go. It's normally the sacrifice is, but it's like resistance to let go. It's about something that might be taking some time. There might be a delay. It can mean you're stalling to make that decision and let go. You might be undecided, like, should I let go? You know, you're kind of going through that kind of, it's like you need to let go, but you're resisting doing so. Tell me about that. So it's related to your love life. You're resisting, as I said, letting go, but you're a very sort of self-sufficient person. You are independent, you know, you have clear boundaries, you know, cut through the kind of, you know, you don't sort of speak around the truth, you kind of just are very blunt. So you might be resisting it, but this is, you know, that's kind of the way you are. You are that kind of person, and you need to maybe remember that you're that kind of person. You've also got Ace of Cups. So as I said, that's like regarding a relationship. You might have to let go and you're resisting it, and maybe there's a delay, but you are going to have a new relationship. And it's all about having emotional fulfillment and good health. And some of you might be getting married, you know, all that kind of thing. But it is a new relationship. So you are delaying. You are stalling. You are resisting. There might be a delay, but maybe you're going to have a relationship with somebody that is like. So whether it's you are like that Queen of Swords, or whether, you know, maybe that's the new person you're going to attract. Maybe you're going to attract somebody who is a very self-sufficient person and independent and cuts through the bullshit. So move on. Maybe that's what it's telling you. Just time to move on so you can get that. Also, I mean, I feel like you're widening your knowledge, or some of you are doing study, or some of you are focusing on your career. But some of you are just widening your knowledge about this other person. Maybe you're getting maybe you found out extra information you didn't know before that was secret or whatever. That may come to the surface. But as I said, you are resisting the change, moving on. You feel like there's some sort of unfinished business with this person. There may have been secrets, but you need to release your fear. You need to, get rid of any repressed emotions. You might feel very confused, or I go back, but there is going to be an ending of some kind. It's time to move on. You are transitioning. You are working on you, but Death card is big endings, because you are going to get your wishes coming true. But at the moment, you need to deal with your, working on you, self-love. With this other person, you probably would have found that there was a misalignment of values, because if they were deceitful or they were doing something that you don't agree with, which that would cause an imbalance, which would cause disharmony. So, you are going to get somebody new. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled, but it's, there's a delay for that. And you need to put a final closure, ending to this other, whatever this other thing was, your past thing, so you can attract this new thing. Tell me more. Oop. Oh, sorry, my wrist is dodgy. For some of you, it may have involved 3 people, like there were 3 people in this whatever situation. It doesn't mean you have to be dating, or, for some of you, they were cheating, but it was like there were 3 people. This all involved 3 people. Whether you like someone and they had a partner, I don't know, whatever, there were 3 people. That's generally what that card means for me. But you've also got the 4 of Pentacles. So you, as I said, are resisting the change. You have a desire for long-term security. You are being stubborn, maybe a bit possessive, but you are resisting. You're resisting just kind of moving on. I'm not sure why. Maybe because this person comes across, maybe they're a mother, maybe they come across resourceful, and you think they're dependable and warm-hearted and generous and intelligent and reliable and loyal and all this thing, but You know, maybe they are, maybe they aren't, or maybe that's somebody you want to attract, or maybe that describes you. As I said, you're going to need strength. It talks about self-love and unconditional love and self-respect and compassion and courage and all those things. You're going to need all those things. But as I said, this could have involved 3 people. So you're learning something from this as well. Like there may be something you didn't know before, or maybe there was something you just needed to learn from this experience. As I said, you are going to need your strength, though, with the strength card again. That's all about self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, compassion, courage, strength, you know, all those things. It's like take back your own power in the situation. And you've also got mental conflict. So like you're weighing up your options. You feel like your feelings you are blocked. You need to make a decision once and for all. Move on, don't move on, I don't know. Make a decision. It's not any benefit to you, is it? Tell me more. One more card. Everything we do, though, has an effect. So you being part of this 3-person relationship or whatever this is, I mean, everything has an effect. Everything we do, whether it's, you know, there's karma for things, but you need to just make sure that you are doing the right thing, morally the right thing. It can also be about truth and truth coming out. It can be, you know, fairness, maybe someone going through court, all that kind of thing, but it's like having justice in the situation. And yeah, I mean, at the moment you can't see where your future's headed. You are staying in your comfort zone. You know, there might be some unexpected delays, as I've said, or some obstacles, but I mean, are they self-imposed because you're choosing to stay in this situation, in this energy? I don't know. You've also got 9 of Wands in reverse, so you have everything you need to get past this. It might be a struggle. You know, you may feel overwhelmed, but you feel like you're unsure if you can move on, but you can. You know, strength, courage, you've got everything you need. Like, you want this happy family, you want this contentment, you want this divine love and blissful relationships, but it's not going to happen with this person, is it? But there is going to be some sort of new opportunity that's going to come up, whether you now focus on your career or whether it's just a new fiery, passionate thing, which is probably the same as this Ace of Cups person. Maybe you're going to get something new that's going to be passionate and fiery and, you know, lucky you. But it's also growth. Like, you're having growth from this whole situation. You know, you are going to move on and leave the past behind. You're focusing on this happy home. You know, you're making progress, I feel. Okay, tell me more. For Libra. Tell me more about this situation with Libra. Yeah, I mean, you've got the happy home again. Like, that is what you want. Your end goal is to have this happy family life and blissful relationships and this divine love. That is what you want. You know, that's why you're in this 2 minds. You think maybe you can get that with this person. But, you know, as I've said. And this person may be a narcissist. They may have very high expectations. They're ruthless, you know, it can be any of that. Maybe you have high expectations, or they have high expectations for their life, I don't know. But yeah, you may discover some other stuff. You may have said secrets there. You know, you need to realize you have limitless potential. Be a free spirit, grow from this experience, you know, now get excited again about work and life and stuff. You are resisting the change, like we've already said. You need to do some work on you. And so you realize you deserve better, but also get rid of whatever doesn't serve you. But yeah, be careful, because if you're too busy focused on this, you're going to miss an opportunity maybe with this new relationship. You've got to be open, though, to taking, you know, new paths and new chances, and you've got to be open to that. And as I said, you know, at the moment it's like you distrust, you know, maybe there's a breakup, maybe there was some misunderstanding, I don't know, something went on with this other person, and it's like you are not quite open to that. But, you know, in the end, if you don't deal with this, or maybe this has already happened, there will be a complete and painful ending. You feel like you hit rock bottom, you've got deep wounds, you were betrayed, you had a loss of some kind. Yeah, I mean, but this all comes back to you doubting yourself, you know. And they may have been, as I said, manipulative and, you know, maybe not so honest. Right. Oops. I don't know which way that was now. So then we've got financial material changes in reverse. So it's like you recovering. For me, this card always is like, I mean, you might focus on your work and you know, that may be something you do. You need to have courage. It's like, but for me, it's also recovering from a loss, whether it's material, financial, I don't know, but there was some change that you're like, something happened and you're recovering from some sort of loss. And I think this was in reverse. It fell out of my hand. So, I mean, in the end, it's about you just being impatient, but something is going to take time. We've already established something is going to take time. Let's find out more. Tell me more and the outcome. You got the Ace of Wands on the bottom again. Fiery, passionate start. There's definitely going to be some new opportunity. But at the moment, you're resisting, you know, breaking that cycle. You're resisting change. As I said, you know, you're going to miss something amazing with some new opportunity because you're too busy focused on this. So it could be a missed opportunity for you. You know, you need to be self-sufficient. You need to be independent. You know, just be by yourself, because it may have involved 3 people. As I said, you're learning something about this as well. You're learning something about you. You're learning from this experience, whether it's about you or whether maybe it's about you and about this situation. But yeah, you feel like you're exhausted. You feel like you can't decide. You feel like you want to give up, or, you know, you're overwhelmed, all those things. But, you know, you're putting yourself in this, really. You've also got Page of Swords. So, you know, somebody may try to communicate, or you may try to communicate. There's some sort of communication with somebody. It's also, maybe you just need to be a bit more, you know, vigilant. But yeah, somebody's trying to communicate. But yeah, I mean, it's about misfortune. It's about somebody who's a bit dull, a bit lazy. Let's find out more. Tell me more for Libra. You got the 10 of Wands again. You've had this card already. 10 of Wands in reverse is, you know, you feel like you did everything in this, with this, whatever this was, friendship, relationship, whatever. You need to release it. You're feeling burnt out. You're feeling overwhelmed. But in the end, I mean, the end story is you need to release it. You got Ace of Wands in reverse again. As I said, oh, and this card fell out. I forgot this one before as well. What is it? The King of Swords. You know, you're getting mental clarity about the situation. It's also about speaking your truth, seeing the truth in the situation, and having high standards, but it's also about fair judgment. Anyway, back to the bottom of the deck. You've got Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like if you are so focused on this, you're going to miss some opportunity that may be amazing, some fiery, passionate start. You're going to miss it. There may be a delay to that because you're too busy focused on this other distraction. You may feel like you have a lack of direction. It's all about divine timing though. Like, you've got to have patience. Things are going to happen, but they're going to happen in divine timing. And as I said, somebody may try to communicate. You've got 2 communicative cards. They may try to communicate with you, or you're going to try and communicate with them. I don't know. There's some sort of communication, but you are going to have a new relationship. This new, you know, relationship with emotional fulfillment and, you know, good health, and there's going to be deep feelings and all those sort of things. But yeah, I think all the same cards keep coming up. You need to trust your intuition. You need to have resilience, courage, put up your boundaries, strength, all those things. Trust your intuition. And you've also got the waiting game in reverse as well. So it's like you are fearing the unknown, you know, having to move on from something you've always known or known for a while. You know, it's also about doing some inner alignment. It's about lack of planning, impatience, you know, inner conflict. It's all those things. Like, you don't really want to just, you know, move on. But what benefit is it to keep holding on to something that's not any benefit to you? Tell me one card. you're not listening to signs and synchronicities from the universe, and it's also probably some sort of divine thing they're giving you, because you need to focus more on your spirituality, trust your intuition. That's on there as well. But yeah, I mean, see the signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to the universe, because they are there to guide you, and they are probably guiding you. It's very divine guidance, really. Okay, a card for Libra. Yeah, get out in the community. Just go out and explore. Go and, you know, be. You might need to do some chakra balancing. You are going to have happiness as well on the bottom. You may have known this person from a past life as well. You may know them from somewhere, one of your past lives. But maybe they were a karmic relationship or a soulmate or something where you learn lessons. One card. Yeah, you can activate. Maybe you've got healing things within yourself, but you need to take some action. You need to see situations for what they are. You're not freeing yourself from the pain at the moment. You're just kind of keeping yourself hurt. You know what I mean? As I said, this is all self-imposed, which is what I mentioned before. But yeah, maybe you can activate your own sort of healing from this situation. Maybe look into meditations, guided meditations, chakra balancing, you know, cutting cords, past life, I don't know, something to do with past life. Maybe you need to healing from past life. I don't know, whatever it is, but yeah, Libra, one card. Okay, you've got a couple. Yeah, you've got to see past this illusion that people put up. Whatever it is that someone's saying to you, make sure you see past that, because I don't think someone's being as honest as what you think. But you need to have that spiritual and emotional reconnection again. Trust your head and your heart. Make sure there's balance. You need to get out of your comfort zone. You know, the doubt, the fear, you need to move on from. Get out into the world. And also you've got like this, which is a message of love, and it's in reverse. It's like, spend time in nature, because it's all about sacred earth mother, but it's also it talks all about love, you know, like I feel like, and it's reverse, it's like I might even just look up the other meanings, because I feel like there might be something else that you maybe need to know. Let me just have a quick look. 42. Sometimes I get this feeling. So let's have a look. Okay, so it's in reverse, right? Which means you're not doing this. But it's like you think that you are an actor playing a role that your soul has chosen. You're all about pure creativity, unlimited potential. But your potential is your destiny. It awaits your call. Trust your heart and apply its love and wisdom to all you do. In everything you do and you create is a true expression of your soul. You need to express your truth, that you create things of lasting value, be true to you. And it's about being guided and applying love and wisdom. So maybe there's some message in there for you. Okay, one card for Libra. Card for Libra. Come on, one card. I want to throw it out. One card, throw it out for Libra. Okay, one card for Libra. Come on. Thank you. There needs to be balance between your head and your heart, and maybe, you know, in your life you need to protect your heart as well. But you need to do some sort of soul healing. As I said, maybe there's some sort of meditation you can do. Maybe you thought this person was going to, you know, they're from your past life, you know that, and you think that this lifetime you're going to be together too. Whatever it is, maybe past life healing you need to do, whatever it is. You are being guided though, divinely guided, as I said. At the moment, there's you're not taking any kind of action. You need to maybe take some action. Like the rest is over. You need to now take action. Move on from this, release it. You know, cut cords, whatever it is you've got to do. Get some closure, write a letter, burn it, whatever it is you need to do. You need to do that and move on. One card. Come on. One card for Libra. I feel like though there's something that you're holding on to for whatever reason. And I'm not sure why. Yeah, communicate, as I said. Maybe you need to write a letter. You feel like you haven't got closure, or somebody wants to communicate. Maybe there's communication of some kind, but you need to speak your truth. So whether that means writing a letter, it is what it is. Do whatever you need to do. Trust the universe, because they, you know, are there for you. They're going to guide you. Okay, what else does Libra need to know? Yeah, you're stuck in that heartbroken. You feel like, and it's kind of landed like on an angle like that. So some of you, it's like you feeling heartbroken, you've had the breakup, grieving, mourning, you know, you are separated from this person. Others, you haven't yet gone through that. But I feel like that's coming, if you haven't already gone through that. You need to get some unconditional love, self-love. Spend some time with friends, you know, to get uplifted. And what did I say before? Karmic relationship. This is a karmic relationship. It's something you've got to learn from. I feel like you're not going to be with this person this lifetime. And maybe even in previous ones, maybe. But it's all about letting go, loving you. You keep trying to be persistent and make something into something. And it's not working because it's not meant to with this person. You know? Maybe that's what you've got to learn. Maybe that's the mental clarity. I don't know. Libra. You got to stop with the negative, as I said. Any kind of distorted views. Stop complaining, the negative self-talk, you know, whatever it is, you've got to stop. And if you try and force things, it's like, don't go too much with the flow, but also stop trying to make things happen. You need to forgive others, release the past. As I said, maybe you need to get some sort of closure as well on the bottom. Yeah, go with the flow. Like, you know, have no expectations. Put out there what you want and then don't have any expectations. Trust the universe. And, you know, maybe you're not manifesting correctly. You know, you need to state the thought. You need to have it, believe it like it's already happening, like feel like you're having it. It's all about inspired action, taking action that you feel guided by. You got to know it's done, have fun, align and receive. You know, maybe you look into manifesting, because, you know, like attracts like. Whatever you put out there, you're gonna receive. You need to unconditionally love you. And look, surprise. As I said, something unexpected, something fiery. Someone is going to tell you they like you, or there's going to be a gift from the universe in a way that you wouldn't expect. Some twist of fate. So there is something new coming. It's just, you know, as I said, it's just going to take a bit of time. I might just quickly do some romance ones. We might get a bit more information about the romance side of things. Because you do have someone new coming. Let's find out. Something for Libra. Maybe there's something to do with religious or your upbringing or something. Tell me more. Any others for Libra? You need to release your ex, which we've already established. That's what this whole spread's about. You releasing this person, whoever this person is. It's time to clear your energy. And you are going to have somebody come in that you are very attracted to. You know, they're attracted to you, you're attracted to them. You feel like it's not very safe for you to love, but there are going to be romantic feelings and they're worth exploring. Maybe you're going to do some flirting. Yeah, all really positive. But anyway, that's the reading for Libra. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. And yeah, I will reset and then we will go again with Aquarius. If you leave me here, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I will catch you after. Okay, bye. Lucky last is Aquarius. So for those of you who haven't seen the rest, I've hurt my wrist, so I've already shuffled, I've pre-shuffled. Yeah, I took my time, so I won't have to shuffle on camera. Okay, so tell me what I need to know for Aquarius. Weeks to the 15th, 14th. Aquarius. got quite a couple. Ooh. So the first one I can see anyway is the balance. So that's the same as the Justice card. It's all about having balance in your life. It can also be, you know, a cause and effect. Everything you do has an effect. So just remember that. It can also be about the truth coming out. It's a win solution. For some of you, maybe you're going through court. Tell me more about that. Ooh. For Aquarius. Okay, so some of you have or will have a tower moment. It's like you have done everything so that you didn't have to get rid of something out of your life. It's like you keep on resisting. Eventually the universe will go, if that's meant to be out of your life, it will make it happen. And normally it's a very unwanted change. It's a big upheaval, that kind of thing. It's normally not great. You feel like you were disconnected from your intuition, but it can also be you're just withdrawing. There are secrets that have gone on with something. Maybe that's what the truth is. Maybe the truth comes out about secrets that you didn't know about. You've also got the Two of Wands in reverse. So you have a fear of the unknown. You haven't moved on because you've got this fear. You maybe haven't got a plan for your life. You feel impatient. You've got inner conflict going on. Yeah. I feel like for some people it's also like the two decisions. You're resisting making a decision, as I said. But at the moment you're kind of just resting, you're, you know, relaxing, contemplating, recuperating, just being really just by yourself for some people. But as I said, you are resisting the change. You feel like there's unfinished business. Maybe, as I said, you're just fearing you've got no courage to kind of move on, or lack of courage, whatever, to move on from something. But that is going to take determination and willpower, and you actually having to take the action to make something happen. Because, you know, somebody could be violent, but some other people just might be moody, you know, crafty, a bit of a manipulator. Tell me more for Aquarius. You definitely got some self-doubt going on. You are your worst inner critic. And the Hierophant, you might be married to this person, or you have expectations for this relationship. Maybe you were in a higher level of commitment, but it could also be like, you know, you expected the partnership, relationship, marriage, whatever, with the 2 kids, 3 kids, 10 kids, you know, guinea pig, a dog, and I don't know, picket fence, whatever it is for you. It's like you have these expectations for your life and for what a relationship should be, and it's like that's not what's happened, you know. But it could also be, as I said, it could be somebody, a bit of a controlling relationship, but it could also be that you just are married to this person. But yeah, I mean, there may have been conflict, there may be disagreements. It could have been, as I said, somebody cheated. There's a lawsuit of some kind. Some people don't know where they stand. For some reason, every time I see this card, I think I said this on one of the videos yesterday, it's like she has all these repressed emotions. Eventually, if you just keep repressing them, you're going to blow like a volcano. But, you know, it's going to take patience. It's there's a delayed success. You're waiting for the next move. Some of you are just looking at your long-term life view. But it's going to end with a complete and painful ending. You're going to feel like you hit rock bottom. You feel betrayed. You've got deep wounds. You know, it's going to take all your strength to get through that as well. But you've got like the Sun card, and the Sun card's the most positive card in the deck. It's like, for a lot of you, that's all about success and material happiness, and you're having a joyous outcome. Some of you, maybe you just stay there because you've got this material stuff. I don't know. Tell me more for Aquarius. Yeah, this person may have been a player. There may have been more than one person, and there may have been secrets, but You need to release whatever fear you have. You need to get rid of any repressed emotions. You may have inner confusion. But somebody was probably obsessed with, there were two other people in this relationship, or they're obsessed with money. As I said, it may be a materialistic thing for why you stay there, or maybe something to do with the Hierophant, with you being married and having kids or whatever. Maybe you feel like you should. You have a lack of direction. You need some self-discipline. Some of you are just too lazy to kind of move on. I don't know, or you think your partner's lazy or whatever this is. Show me more. Yeah, you got 7 Pentacles again. It's like, sort of just, it's about patience really, looking at your long-term view for your life, you know. And some of you may reconcile, some of you may look at it like a past resentment, you know. But this person is very much like the devil. They have the devil energy, where they're addicted to drugs, sex, money, alcohol, whatever, materialistic stuff. They're obsessed, they're greedy, they're envious, could be whatever. And they may also be very, very controlling, or they're a strategic planner. And you keep avoiding this Tower moment. As I said, you fear the change. You need to do some work on you. Yeah, you feel like you're restless, impulsive, unfocused, all those kind of things as well. But, you know, you're disappointed with the world. You've obviously hurt. You're hesitant to open your heart again. But yeah, some of you are just withdrawing, doing some introspection. And you've also got Queen of Wands. So, you know, it's going to take all your confidence and your courage, you being an independent person, determined. You might be very attractive. You know, it's about you getting out and being a social butterfly, which I always think is weird, right? Look at the picture. Doesn't quite look like somebody who's very attractive. I don't know. Anyway, and she doesn't even care that the place up here is on fire. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, did I talk about the bottom? The Tower moment? Yeah, I did. Okay, then you've got a couple. So yeah, it's going to take you having inner strength, and as I said, you may doubt yourself, you may have low energy because you're going through stress. Things are going to take time. It's all about divine timing as well. As I said, if you don't deal with this, the universe will as well. So yeah, but you want inner harmony. It may also be a new relationship for some people, but there's a delay to something. It can mean conflict. It's like there's no foundation. And you've also got fulfillment of wishes in reverse. So as I said, be careful of your health. You might feel very dissatisfied. Somebody may be very materialistic. Tell me more in the outcome for Aquarius. You need to be a very self-sufficient person. You need to be independent. You're honest. You know, you need to have your boundaries. You need to be very direct with your communication and speak through bullshit. Don't just sort of speak around the truth and try and be nice. Just say it as is. Say what you have to say. You might even already be one of those kind of people. This could involve 2 people, as I said. The other person could also be a Queen of Wands, which, I mean, in the end, it's just either 2 queens. I'm not trying to say which queens, but just in general, 2 people that they may be involved with. Or it could mean that you are one of these self-sufficient people who also, as I said, you need to be independent. You need to be a bit of a social butterfly. Get out there. You need to be determined. You need strength and courage and all those things. So take it as resonates, however that suits you. This person is probably violent, crafty, moody, emotionally manipulative, all of the above, whatever resonates. But somebody has commitment problems, or there's a lot of wishful thinking going on. You know, I really hope they're going to change and they're going to be this kind of person that I want. Somebody feels like there's choices. And as I said, that could involve other people. Could be that person, your partner, who's got many on the go, as I said. But yeah, you just need to be a very self-sufficient kind of person who's financially independent. They're independent person as well. They might be a bit of a green thumb. It's about having the financial material comforts you want. But as I keep saying, it does probably involve 3 people or more. I just feel like there's secrets you don't know about, and you feel like maybe you're wearing a blindfold, you think it's over. Or maybe you knew about it before and you think it's over, but I'm telling you, it's probably not. Tell me more. Yeah, as I said, you definitely are repressing those emotions. You're avoiding the tower moment. And unfortunately, it is going to, you know, get to the point where it's going to blow if you don't deal with it. And somebody is possibly juggling up their options. Do I stay? Do I go? Or it could be that person with 2 other people on the go, as I've said. Prioritize what it is you want for your life, though, as well. You've got 2 and 2. Maybe there's something to do with 2 for you, or 2-2, something like that. You've got a lot of 3s as well. And 1 and 1 is 2. You've got 4 and 4. And 4, 4, 4, 4. You got 4, 4, 4. Maybe look up angel numbers in case you're interested in numbers. Let me just quickly check these ones. As I said, you've got 2, 2, 2, 2. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. You got a lot of 2s, so you got a lot of the same kind of numbers going on. Whatever I've just mentioned, maybe look into those different numbers. They might mean something. So anyway, you've also got the 2 of Swords in reverse, as I said. So you need to release whatever this is. Maybe you're at a stalemate for some of you. You just can't make a decision. Do I want to stay? Do I want to go? Whatever. But yeah, you're resisting the change. But, you know, eventually there will be the heartbreak, divorce, you know, broken relationship. Can be a broken marriage, you know, you feel rejected, you were cheated on, there's emotional pain. I mean, it's all the same things. I feel like your readings are always very similar. I feel like someone is definitely being deceitful and sly and cold-hearted, you know, but I feel like you don't want to see it. But you need to release the baggage, have a new perspective, like move, maybe some of you are moving house, because somebody has definitely got commitment problems and, you know, they're indulgent in their own shit. But also 10 of Swords, I mean, complete and painful ending, as I said, but it's going to take you to have strength to get past this. Yeah. All right. On the bottom of the deck on this one, you've got spiritual strength. You need to trust your intuition. Spend time with friends. You've got spiritual strength, which is about you having resilience, courage, persistence, putting up your boundaries, you know, strength, all those kind of things. And discontent and bored in reverse. It's like you're definitely hesitant to open your heart again. You're disappointed with what went on. You need to do some introspection, do some work on you, all those kind of things. Okay, 1 card for Aquarius. Okay, you got 2. Oh, 3. Your health may suffer, as I said. You need to do some personal growth work. Things are going to happen quite quickly once they do. Maybe get out and just go on an adventure, go see the world, go whatever. You're not wanting to get out of your comfort zone. You need to do some work on you, and there is going to be a relationship change of some kind. As I said, it's that tower moment. If you don't change it, it will happen on its own. Okay, 1 card for Aquarius. 1 card. What does Aquarius need to know? Aquarius needs to know. You don't really have trust in the universe and trust in general. It's been killed. Emotional release. You need to maybe go stand on a cliff top, yell at the scream at the top of your lungs, whatever you need to do to get some emotional release. As I said, because if you don't, it's going to blow like a volcano. Be grateful for what you do have, you know. Be grateful for who's in your life, what's in your life, you know, whatever. And you've got the Kuan Yin now. I just want to get the book for this one. The Kuan Yin one is all about, I think that it's an ascended master, but I just need to see exactly what Kuan Yin is about. So this one is in reverse because it's all about unconditional love and wisdom. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much self-explanatory then, really, isn't it? And it's also about transitioning and letting go of what doesn't serve you. It's about growth, and that's why it's in reverse. It's like you're not wanting to do any of those things, are you? You're kind of just putting up with, for whatever reason, materialistic, kids, whatever. You feel like you believe that marriages should stick together. I don't know. Whatever it is for you, you know, deal with it. Only you can change it and change your beliefs and figure out what it is you want for your life. Trust in the universe. You need to overcome your challenges. You need to trust your intuition. You need to do something fun and also protect yourself. Make sure you also nurture yourself as well. Listen to signs and synchronicities the universe is giving you. It might be something to do with your nervous system, and possibly the stress is causing more issues in your nervous system. So maybe you need to do something to help that. Stop stress as well, I guess. Awaken whatever passion you have. Do something fun for yourself. And at the moment, you're not really out there attracting anything else because you're not, finished with this. It's like you haven't got closure on this, so you don't want to meet anyone else. I don't know if that means you're going to miss an opportunity. Maybe you're missing an opportunity that you could have had. Yeah, somebody is definitely being deceitful. There's seduction. There's, somebody is cheating. Someone is doing the wrong thing. It's a broken promise. And something is revealed. It's an insight. I think I just did it. I think I've told you this many times. I feel like you're not seeing it, or you choose not to see it, like looking through with your fingers like this over your eyes. Like you're choosing not to see it. Something's going on. This person isn't a changed person. But you've got to have the wisdom, knowledge, and just get rid of whatever, those unwanted negative thoughts. You've got to get rid of that. You've got to do some work on you. Get some self-confidence, take back your own power, and see past the illusion of what somebody's pretending to be. I'm a changed person. Oh, I love you, so I'm going to change for you. You know what? Don't think they have. Hey. Yeah, do something fun, as I said. Something passionate. And you need to do some deep healing. You need to work on you. You need to have courage to move on from whatever this is. And trust in the universe. You're being guided. Trust and listen to the signs and synchronicities. Trust the universe, has your best interest in mind. Whoops. Okay, one card for Aquarius. You've got two. You need to be more aware, as I said. Figure out what priorities you have in your life. Figure out what it is you want. You need to release something. Release this person, release this situation. If you need support, reach out to the universe or God or your friends, whoever you need support from, family, whatever. And, it's about intent. What's your intent? Maybe you're putting out there that you're willing to tolerate whatever shit you're putting up with, rather than, what it is you do want to manifest, which is somebody who's loyal and whatever. You know what I mean? One card for Aquarius. One card. Unconditional love. That pretty much says it all. And as I said, it may involve kids as well. You need to just be free. Get out of your comfort zone. Go and be a free spirit. Be single, whatever that is. Get away from this situation. Because if you don't, the Tower moment is going to happen. I feel like, you just are avoiding, as I said, you're avoiding this ending due to kids, but due to materialistic stuff, due to your beliefs on marriage. Could be all that. As I said, past programming. Look what I just said. It's exactly that. Some external conditioning. Maybe you were taught that you believe that you have to say something miserable because that's what you believe. You're not listening to the signs of the universe. They're guiding you. You're definitely going through challenges, but follow the signs. And with your manifesting, as I said, you're putting out there that you're accepting of this. So you're just going to keep getting more of it. You need to change. You need to have a new path and a new chapter. Get out of your comfort zone. Do something exciting. Ignite the exciting, it says. But don't get caught up in the story or the details. See the bigger picture. See, as I said, take the blindfold off. Open your eyes. Really, see what they're doing. But you are currently creating your own reality. Whatever you're putting out there is what's happening. You need to know how to manifest correctly. Some of you may be separated or not hearing from this person, or you're not communicating with this person for some people. Maybe they're giving you the cold shoulder, or they're ghosting you, or whatever. Last cards. Yeah, this relationship is probably a karmic relationship. It's like one that you need to learn from. You learn horrible experiences from, and then you learn, let go, love you, move on. Be happily single. Just, go and have some fun. Spend time with friends. You're moving on. And you need to move on from being the other woman. Like competition, it's not over yet. But, do something that you're passionate about, something that you find fun. You have low self-esteem, and, it's about, getting some of that self-worth, self-love, all that sort of thing, because realize you are worth more. Self-love again. And yeah, you are going to end up heartbroken if you haven't already. It could mean breakup, but grieving, mourning, yeah, you're going through some sort of heartbreak, which is probably not helping your nervous system at all. Self-love, self-care, change your perception. You need to transcend to a new phase, and it's all about unconditionally loving you. So that is the reading for Aquarius. Thanks for watching. I hope it resonates, and if it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you with the next reading. Okay, bye.